Hello, Parker. Nice.
5 years ago, I had my first viral video on TikTok. Every time I'm rapping, I'll say, "Whoa, major deal, but I still stay home." Major deal. Well, the artist that I'm rapping back and forth with in the videos is Toby, a rapper from Massachusetts that I have been watching and listening to on YouTube ever since I was in high school. Fast forward all these years later, we're both still making music, and not a day goes by that I don't see a comment that says we should collaborate together. So we started talking over DM, finally met in person at a show I had in Boston, and one day he texted me a song he wanted me to jump on, and the moment I heard the beat, I knew I had to do it. I sent my verse back, he loved it, and then we had one more idea. We needed to have a section of the song where we rapped back and forth to bring this whole thing closer. We finished the song, I flew out to Boston for 2 days to film a music video. We filmed with horses, bees, cows, alpacas, and a bunch of other fun sets. And a few days later, I got the final edit for the video. The song is called Bambi. It is out now.
I know, Jack.
And it looks and sounds. But I still ain't popping, I still won't stop, but I still can't miss. All I shoulda, woulda, coulda built dams with every line, even more than the girl can't did. Make a blind try, hit it like a kill can't clip. Never could spell well, but I took it down well. Going in a deep pocket, I know a job.
Hello, Jack.
And the 12 well, where the crown fell hard, made a middle of the sound like a cowbell. Time I don't got plenty, told y'all plenty times. Lost with the penny, but I'm not no penny. Watch with the prize every time I enter, I'm an enterprise. Energized, get adrenalized by the guys I put. 5 years ago, I had my first viral video on TikTok. Every time I'm rapping, I'll say, "Whoa, major deal, but I still stay home." Major deal. Well, the artist that I'm rapping back and forth with in the videos is Toby, a rapper from Massachusetts.
Um,
Listening to on YouTube.
Cheeto had the Cheeto that has the Cheeto, the gray one.
So, and for updates, we have 18 days until tour. Anything sold out? Royal Oak, Minneapolis, Salt Lake City, and Los Angeles. Remaining cities that still have tickets left: Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Omaha, Denver, Vegas, and
What he has?
yeah, do your course, right? Of course. But you're also gonna pop out for a few songs, right? You got a set list ready yet? Yeah, working on it right now. Alright, cool. Any questions about it? Yeah, what's with the ping pong? We're practicing for school. School? How does that one go? Okay, go ahead and ask those questions. What? And most of the time we got work hard, be good, stay true to the message. Every time we step in a session, any place with a mic and we send it. Cause I had to prove to myself we could, and we don't like second. So, any tour updates? We have 18 days until tour. Anything sold out? Royal Oak, Minneapolis, Salt Lake City, and Los Angeles. Remaining cities that still have tickets left: Chicago, Milwaukee, Minneapolis,
I'm playing
Vegas,
YouTube.
and San Diego. 5 years ago, I had my first viral video on TikTok. 100 grand in the bag, I ain't talking about chocolate. Ironic, cause the bars getting big and they really keep knocking. Treat it with a sweet 16, so the tea stay rocking. Trick them, which one, pick one, quit playing victim. Give a mixed up, it's in my house, won't leave out a victim. Plugging out the wrong tree, guess I might victim. Put in the pen in my hand, nobody betting again. Stepping without it was luck, did it again and again. Go off, taking a chance, no one taking advance. Did it really for me to be that, don't make any sense. From the front to the back, better hold those hands. House got me because I wrote those stanzas. When I got a couple gold bricks, now they follow me the road, no. Yeah, I got 100 grand in the bag, I ain't talking about chocolate. Ironic, cause the bars getting big and they really keep knocking. Treat it with a sweet 16.
Um, I don't think so, Jack.
testing my 2-year-old son to see how many of my songs he knows. Last time I checked, I'm still high. Last time. What that one session? Yeah. Look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I would. I need a haircut. So, which is called men's road, and that's the one we go. How did you get scammed in your ear? Anyways, after 20 minutes, I finished my haircut and went home. And this was before my haircut. I basically looked at a normal Indian kid, and this is after my haircut. Is that I'm balding? I just got roasted by a 10-year-old. The pumps are better than a new gun, by the way. What pumps? The normal ones. Sharp tooth. Those are better than a new pump? Yeah. No. Yes, sir. No way. You're weird. You're weird. No, you are. At least I'm not a 40-year-old man with a voice changer. I'm not. At least I don't have a deceased hairline. Oh my god. Hello, chat. My hairline actually isn't that bad anymore. So can y'all please stop roasting me or I'm gonna start working out and get a cipher.
Thank you.
The people in my comments of the last video, that maybe like months ago, like 6 months ago, they're saying you're a 40-year-old man with a voice changer. Is that true? No. You sure? Yeah, no. I didn't even know how to get a voice changer. You can ask my dad. 20 minutes later. Tati. Hey, Dad? Yeah. I want to talk to him. Tati, come here. Hello? Hey, are you, his dad? Yeah, who are you? My name is Prem Patel. I'm Indian. I think you're Indian, right? No, yeah, we are neighbors. Sri Lanka. Oh, Sri Lanka. Yeah, nice. Your son?
Ooh.
He's bullying me. He's making fun of my hairline. Is he? Yeah. I'll talk to him. He's not allowed to bully anyone. Yeah, good. Okay. I'm bullying him. I'm not bullying you. What was that? Crap. That was the goofiest.
Boy.
I clinked glasses with my wife and toasted to never having kids. She smiled. This is why I love you. You're okay with never having filthy gremlins. I felt my legs buckle because my little brother was dead. But before I could even think, a woman tapped my shoulder. Lucy wouldn't talk to any of us. She asked for her Uncle Dan specifically. If you can't take her tonight, she'll have to go into the foster system. Said I'll take her in before my brain think. We climbed into my car and my hands shook on the wheel. I told my wife I'd never have kids, but when I looked at sobbing into her bear, I knew I couldn't abandon her. We pulled in, and I walked inside with a lump in my throat. My wife saw Lucy and immediately sneered. What's she doing here? Lucy jumped, but I told her to stay down and asked my wife to please talk upstairs. She slammed her fork and followed me while Lucy sat on the couch. She slammed the door while tapping her foot, and I explained everything. My brother's death, Lucy asking for me, her being thrown into foster care unless we took her. But my wife didn't even hug me. She clenched her jaw, and her first words were immediately, "We promised we'd have no kids." She stormed out and stomped downstairs before I could react. I followed her, but she was already in Lucy's face. "We're not raising you. I'm sorry about your dad, but you're not staying. Now go pack your bags while I call the foster agency." My face dropped in horror because she'd already grabbed her phone, and Lucy actually stood up. She grabbed her bear and walked towards the door like she was going to leave, and that's when I called out, "No, Lucy's staying." My wife put her phone down and turned to me. "No, she should stop being selfish and putting this mess on us. It's not our fault she got unlucky with her dad." Lucy said quietly, "It's okay, I'll just leave." But I shook my head and got in my wife's face. "That's my brother you're talking about, and Lucy's staying." I stomped my foot, and my wife stepped back. "Okay, then choose, me or that stupid girl." I looked at Lucy, then at my wife. "Easiest decision I've ever made. You just showed me your true colors. Get out of my house." Her jaw dropped, and she threw a wine glass at me before storming out and slamming my door. Lucy was still crying as I dropped down and hugged her. "Uncle Dan's got you, sweetheart." I walked into the school gym with a plastic gun and fake blood covering my shirt, ready to win the annual costume contest. I saw kids dressed in mummies and skeletons, but then a kid stumbled in wearing just jeans and a plain white shirt. I tapped him with my fake gun and asked why he entered without a costume. But when he turned around, his entire face was gray. He was clutching his stomach and dropped to the floor, and blood instantly began pooling under him. I gripped my head, wondering if this was real, but then I saw a bullet wound in his back. A girl screamed, and suddenly every head snapped towards towards me. They saw me standing over a bleeding out kid, holding a gun with blood on my shirt. "He shot him!" someone yelled as a teacher crouched behind a student to call 911. I instantly threw my hands up. "It's fake! My gun is a costume! This wasn't me!" I held my pistol up to prove it, but everyone instantly started climbing over each other to get away from me. I didn't know what to do, wondering if there was a real shooter in this building, and just dropped down and gripped the kid's shoulder. "Please get up. Tell them I didn't shoot you." But he wouldn't move even when I shook him. I couldn't hear him breathing, and his blood kept spreading under my knees. My hands trembled as I threw my plastic gun across the floor, and suddenly I felt kids tackle me and pin me to the ground, twisting my arms. That's when the doors slammed open. Two cops ran in while teachers and students screamed I'd shot someone. They drove their knees into my back, and I cried as the cuffs clicked shut behind my back. I was still thrashing and screaming I didn't do this, when suddenly I heard clapping. The principal was on his feet, grinning, while everyone stared at him horrified. He ran towards me and wrapped a gold medal around the neck of the kid on the ground. "What a costume. This is why my son is the best." He smiled, and suddenly the kid sat up, alive and well. My jaw dropped as he spat an empty bag of fake blood out of his mouth, and when I looked closer, I saw the bullet in his backup was just makeup. He stood up and raised his hand. My costume was to pretend to be shot, but the cops uncuffed me and immediately cuffed him instead. Pretending to be shot at school was also your crime. You're coming with us.